DJ plays, looking up a similar situation. Ain't got none and got to get some. Gotta have more than I had before. Gotta have more than the man next door. Every day I gotta make some more, some more, some more. Well, give me a break, yeah. I gotta take some time out. Gotta frisk my mind out before I lose my vibe now. Give me a break, yeah. I gotta take some time out. Do I live to work or do I work to give? And do I give to earn or do I earn to give? And if I do my best for society, will I care about money or will I care about me? Now do I live to earn or do I earn to give? And do I give to earn or do I earn to live? And if I do my best for society, will I care about money or will I care about me? It's early in the morning till way past dark. The people in power say he's doing his part. If we're both straight hard, not making it to the top, we all know that's not true. So stop talking this bullshit, face facts. All the money owned by all the fat cats, when they're telling lies to justify war, making all that money selling guns to the poor. It's a super sinister situation when you don't know where the first world funds come from. It's a super sinister situation when you find your food by selling a gun. It's a super sinister situation when you don't know where the first world funds come from. It's a super sinister situation when you find your food by selling a gun. Money, 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 all I ever hear these days. Every song that the DJ plays, like another similar situation. Ain't got none and got to get some. Gotta have more than I had before. Gotta have more than the man next door. Every day I gotta make some more, some more, some more.
And welcome to Studio 2 in the Near FM sessions. This week's guest is none other than Eoin Martin, singer-songwriter from Offaly, now based in Dublin. Amongst other things, we'll be talking about Eoin's new single Harriet, which is currently teetering on the edge of the iTunes top 10 in Ireland.
I'm gonna do Safe and Sound.
Safe and Sound.
Shining, the paths we choose to our silver lining, waking us up this go, 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 no matter how hard we try to take life slow. You find around every corner, you'll see us shining, light make it burn on through. Willing you're stable, you're more than able, so make it happen for you. Try as we may, they only wanna bring us down. If we're real, then our days and keep our feet on up off solid ground, we'll be safe and sound. Safe and sound. 'Cause I've been there, done that, I spent my time here. Got all these tired lines round my eyes. Yeah, I'm jaded, faded, but still not done. You see this life in this young pup yet to grow. You find around every corner, I'll see her shining, I'll make it burn on through. Girl, and you're stable, hell more than able, so make it happen for you. Try as we may, they only wanna bring us down. If we're real, then our days and keep our feet on up off solid ground, we'll be safe and sound. Safe and sound. Safe and sound.
Wow. very comfortable in front of the cameras. You've got a nice
really.
collection on YouTube.
Not really, yeah. I've got a nice collection on YouTube that I'm constantly meaning to update, but slowly but surely I'm doing a couple of bits. I think the latest that I've thrown up was the video for the live session for Harriet, which was on the Grand Canal.
Yeah, that's an interesting video. Yeah, and it's an interesting spot as well.
It's a throwaway video actually, that I did for a thing called the Globe series that I was meant to release as part of the release, but a fella called Michael Saraceno shot it. He's over in he's back in America at the minute, and there's just a bit of a delay with throwing up I think he's on episode 2, and I'm going to be on episode 5 whenever that comes up. So he's meant to do a weekly video throw up, but I think it's going monthly now, but it'll be up in the next while. But before that, I guess Coffee Hills gave a good kick back to the YouTube. I did Safe and Sound just when that was just finished, so I went into Nick and Coffee Hills.
Yeah, that's what triggered it, because I was listening to some earlier on. So for our listeners, if you go onto YouTube and type in Coffee Hill Sounds or Coffee
Hill Sessions, yeah, there's a lot of great Irish songwriters on that.
It's a cool set, isn't it?
It is. It's a lovely set, and a lot of the artists around Dublin that I play the open mics with are going to Nick and Coffee Hills. He's very nice. He's very easy to work with, and he come out with a good sound at the end of the day for your song. He puts some love and affection into the work. It's all live takes too, which is nice.
Yeah. No, but it's a very slick operation, and it gives young artists a chance to put out some really good content on YouTube as well.
It does. He always kind of asks people to come in and do one cover, and or a well-known cover, and then do the rest to get your originals out there as well.
If I remember correctly, did you do a Bon Iver cover that day?
I did Skinny Love.
Yeah. Would he be one of your influences or one of your...
He'd be someone that I'd love listening to, without a shadow of a doubt. I'd say influential wise more so Ben Howard, I'd say would be a good influence, but Newton Faulkner would be the fella who kind of set me off on this style of guitar playing, I guess, and writing in general.
Yeah.
Took a big inspiration from Newton Faulkner.
I take it you've always played the guitar, have you?
Not at all. I started when I was, I think, 15.
Whoa.
I got an electric guitar. I was 14 or 15 and just went on with it from there. I've had this since I was 17, I think, so I haven't put it down since. I like
the guitar has a few stories itself, so
it does. It's got a lot of sentimental value, I guess. I wouldn't be where I am without it, without a shadow of a doubt.
And did you just take to it straight away at 14 or 15, or how did that come about?
No, I didn't. I was going around playing heavy metal music for a while, so I guess I do, without a doubt, I have a bit of a metal influence in my playing. Now it's progressed since I've got into fingerstyle acoustic and Candy Rat Records, and looking up them guys, the likes of Mike Dawes and Antoine Dufour and Andy McKee especially, like they push you into seeing the acoustic guitar in a different light, I guess.
Yeah, but just come back to videos for a minute. Actually, we're going to play "Don't Let Me Down" in a few moments.
Yeah.
But before we do, there's obviously, you did an official music video for "Don't Let Me Down" back in 2013. Now, granted, but
I did that with I was in Charleville Castle in Tullamore that year at a festival called Shake Fest, and we were sitting around playing a couple of songs at the campfire at the end of the night, and just as you do, I started playing a couple of my own songs, and I played "Don't Let Me Down," and Gordy came up to me. I didn't know him at all. And he said, "Listen, I run a company up in Belfast. We're called DMC, Digital Media Choices, and I'd love to do a video for you. So come up to Belfast and we'll look after you." And I said, "Okay." So 2 weeks later, he sends me a Facebook message. He found me and said, "Hey man, I found you. That's still on the table. Please do come up." And I did, and it was really, really good. We did 2 little days up there. His team were more than nice. His cameraman was amazing, and we had great fun doing it. He actually he put us up in the studio for the night then too, out the back of DMC in the warehouse, and couches and a party and everything. It was great. So it was a really fun experience in making it, and in going up there, the lads were really, really nice too. So a big shout out to the guys in DMC.
don't let me down. 'Cause all of the noise you're bringing, all of the song you're singing, spin my head around. And oh, I thought that you should know that some people push you more. Da 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 da. Don't let me down. Da 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 da. Don't let me down. 'Cause I'm tired of trying to live the same old story. Stuck on when the others have the glory. They're looking at me, laughing at me when I try to be me. I say anything but easy. This year I don't ever regret I've done so much, so most my scores break me, take me, make me into something much more. Something much, much more. Da 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 da. Don't let me down. Da 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 da. Don't let me down. Da 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 da. Don't let me down. Da 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 da. Don't let me down again.
I guess it's fun to go out and do something different. I've got 2 pickups on my guitar, so it gives it a bit of a full sound. But I don't go around with any loop pedals or anything like that as of yet. But I'm thinking of delving into that little scene soon enough and see what I can do. But the aim of the game is to do it without a loop pedal, I guess, and to do as much as I can all at once.
Yeah, I know, and you've like an interesting style as well there. I know, especially during that song. You really go for it, so it's.
That's I guess that's the Newton Faulkner influence coming out with me, and that's what got me started. I wrote that song, I think it was nearly 4 or 5 years ago at this stage, so it was about time in 2013 to get it out and to do a video for it, I guess. So I'm trying to progress differently as I move along.
Yeah, no, I was going to ask you that, because Harriet is kind of a different
It
track,
is.
isn't it?
It's a lot darker, I guess. I went through a dry spell of trying to write a song for nearly a year, not being happy with anything I wrote. So I said, "Feck this," and I'm gonna change it and take a different approach. So I've got a lot of good friends in Charleville Castle and Tullamore, where they have Castlepalooza.
Yeah.
And I'm fortunate enough to be able to stay over there a couple of nights and just chill out with my friends. So I was going through a pretty rough time at the time, and I was living in the castle for about a month. So I was in the volunteers room and I made up a tuning, long story short, because one thing I like to do when I write a song is find a new tuning and mess around with it for a while, and a song will always come out. So I made up, or what I thought made up, was this little open C tuning, and sat upstairs in the volunteers room for 3 days and just messed around, and Harriet was done from then. So that was just over a year ago, and I've been just been playing it and practicing it and solidifying it, trying a couple of different little collaborations with other people while I'm doing it too. So
wow, that's a fantastic story. So that's the genesis of
that's the genesis
Harriet.
of Harriet, all right, yeah, or how that was made anyway, without a doubt. So yeah, that's, I guess a lot of my songs just come from the mood or the scene that I'm in, and they'll all be finished in about 3 days. But then again, I say that I wrote Harriet actually while I was writing another song at the time called Keep On Keeping On, which was the same tune, and so they both came out of that little set.
Yeah, and of course our listeners can go on SoundCloud. Is actually where I found
SoundCloud, yeah, you can find them all there.
So now that you've gotten over the hump and you've got Harriet over the line, is there going to be a deluge of songs from Eoin Martin?
There's going to be another EP, and Harriet is going to make an appearance on that. I have my initial plan, I guess, is that I want to do a different track. I have a different producer for every track
Okay.
that I'm doing. So Harriet is done by Alan Dooley. I went in and he was my housemate last year when I was living here. One of the Bimmers, fantastic composer, fantastic guitarist. He's depping for Colour Sound at the minute, and a gent of a human, full stop. So he put his love and affection into it, and I'm very happy with the results. And I'm hoping to do the same for the next couple of tracks. I've got 2 others that are good to go. I just want to find the right person to record it with.
Anyway, Owen, that's all we have time for this week.
Thanks a million.
It's been an absolute pleasure.
It's been a pleasure indeed.
I'm sure we'll keep in touch. And for our listeners, Kieran from Top Tunes is up next. And we're going to play out on Owen's track, Harriet.
Jack-shaped trees. The spirit guided me to where I needed to be that night. To think that this all started out with a little playful fright. I find eclectic little mixtures. Contact unfold. She could be swinging coats on hangers when you're not feeling cold. She could help an innocent child find his way down the stairs.
This is 90.3 Near FM.